live. I'm gonna this. Honestly, I should actually do that on my Pinterest. That'd be fucking cool too. Copy. We'll put this in our different Discords. You. So it's showing right now. There you go. Oh my god, that worked out so well. So we do have a starting stat set up there. I don't know what it's in normal latency. Let me pause the stream real quick. Fuck it. We're gonna have to just deal with that for now. Okay. So it looks like we're live. Good. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Can you hear me on my end?
Absolutely. Hi everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing an NPC build for Pathfinder First Edition. It's gonna be actually a regular thing. Today I'm joined today with CorinaLuvzSims. Say hi to the people.
Hello.
So we're gonna be doing that today. I'm actually using the PC Gen description for that grown-up program. Today we're gonna be doing some NPCs for our home game. But there's gonna be actually I'm gonna be making tons of PCs for for all of my stuff. So let's start with what is the first one we're doing today? Send me a picture and I can actually post it on here real quick. So
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
just send me one at a time. That way it's easier for me to then put them on. Or that, yes. Okay.
Alright, I should have sent you like 10 pictures.
Okay, which one do you want to start with?
I kind of wanted to do the rogue that I told you about. Like,
Yeah, so the last one, basically.
yes.
Okay. Capture that really. I think that's the best way to do. Yeah. So that's the character today. Well, the first character we're gonna work on today. This gentleman. Let me save the image. That for later. This. Oh, you have a name for him already?
Yes, his name is Aiden Hildreth.
Spell it.
Okay, it's A-I-D-E-N.
Okay.
And Hildreth is H-I-D. It's H-I-L-D-R-I-D-H.
H-I.
H-I-L-D-R-I-S.
Like children with an H instead.
Let me see.
Like that.
I can't really see. Maybe
You can't. I can't get any closer. Here, maybe this.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Maybe this will work.
No, I think that'll work.
Can you see that there?
Yes.
All right, cool.
That's perfect.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you roll some stats.
Okay.
So we have some starting stats right here.
Okay, are we rolling 46 minus 1, or are we doing just a full-on 46?
It'd be 46 drop one.
Okay, so let me start rolling a few d6s.
I'll have the totals right here ready. I have so I can edit the rolls.
So that's a 4 and a 6.
Do you not have enough dice?
Yes, I do. And that's a 5 and a 1, so 4, 5, and 6. That is 15. That's 2 5s.
Let me 10.
And a 3 and a 6. So minus a 3. Is that 16?
Yeah. And it's 10, 6, 3. That's
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, 6, 2. So that's 8. Minus the 2. That's so 8 plus 4. That's 12. Minus 2. No, yeah, the minus the 2. I
I
got.
have no idea what you're doing. Okay, roll them in front of me because it's confusing
Okay,
me.
I rolled an 8 and a 4 and a 2, so it's gonna be 8 plus 4. I'm taking away the 2, so that's 12. That's 12. Yeah, I'll roll them in front of you. Okay.
I'm so confused now.
I'm sorry. That's on me.
5 you're keeping. That one's gonna go away.
Okay, remove that one. That's a 5 and a 3. Okay. Fucking hell.
You don't have enough dice. I have enough dice to roll.
I have dice. Let me reroll it. That's not very great. So 2. Okay, I gotta reroll that. Do you have dice I can use then? So are we keeping anything above 8 or 9? Or are we keeping any low ones? 8 and above we're keeping? Okay, because I did not roll. I rolled maybe 4. Okay, fuck my dice. Alright.
No, I have more dice than something you can have.
Shoot, you should get one of the fucking dice trays that we got.
What I was gonna do is actually gonna have a live camera for it too.
They can have a live camera. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Is no one watching right now, or are we doing this on the Reckless channel or your
What are you
channel?
gonna my channel? Should I do it on the Reckless channel?
No, you don't have
Well, because
to.
my channel is gonna be based on just Pathfinder stuff. My
Well,
channel.
it doesn't have to be just Pathfinder or
Well, that's what
anything.
my channel is. Okay.
That's not great either. That's 3, 3, and 4. That's 10.
This is 10, but
Oh,
this
wait,
is
is this
8,
a
8,
4?
and 11. 11.
That's 11. Sorry, minus a 3.
Gotta end.
The first 2 are beautiful. Can we reroll the 11 if that's the lowest thing we get? Minus the 1. That's 10 again? Jesus. Okay, that's pretty bad.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll reroll the 10. Oh. Alright.
So these characters target were going to be non-NPC levels, correct? These are actually going to look NPCs, but they're actually like characters rather than act. What is it? I can't see.
Yeah, that's a 5, 4, and 3. So that's 13? No, 12.
Okay, cool. Got into it. Well, okay, so we have our starting sets. They're pretty decent. For everything. So just from what it is, so we're gonna make an NPC technically. Player will be the DM, which is myself. Male, because he was a male. We chose him to be
Yes,
male.
I did choose him now, and
Alignment.
he's also he would be chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral. ED choice doesn't matter. None for now.
I don't think he would have one, because he's not really a believer.
That's sacrilege, but okay.
Well, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, we have some, so let's start with he's human, so we'll do a human, an adult.
So he has what, a +2 to any score?
There's a plus to any score, so let's put these somewhere. So what are we making? If we can,
We are making a multi-class. It'd be rogue and some levels in ranger.
what's the max level we're making here today?
Probably a 8 or 9.
Let's do 8, 4, and 4. So let's make them a level 8. Okay.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. I'm actually seeing your audio levels here too. You can see your audio level.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let me try to get basically an image of him. We can have him always open. I downloaded him. Close that. What do you mean? They're in the Discord. I literally just posted it. Literally.
Okay.
Property. Photos. Should automatically just pick that up really quick. What I'm seeing on my photos, but it's not for damn fucking. I did not.
Automatic. Can you like right click and choose?
Yeah. I know what's going on. It's just not picking up this image for whatever reason.
Did you download it?
Yes, I did.
Hmm.
It'd actually be better if I didn't because I'm using this. I can easily see it. Problem is that the Windows does not want to capture whatever it is.
That's odd. You could always like minimize, stop streaming.
It stopped everything because it
So the
doesn't.
stream ended.
No, stream didn't end.
Fuck.
It doesn't like it when I do something. This a little.
Just oh shit. I would like, why don't you minimize that and put it on the screen and just like.
Well, the whole thing is because this image is not. So I don't block anything.
All right, that's fair.
So yeah, I can move this like yonder. Beautiful. That actually worked out really well. Alrighty. Okay. These are our starting sets, and you've decided to do. Well, let's change the method. So there is a methodology to this thing. That's going to be rolled. 26 drops the lowest. Okay. So we're doing 16 because he's a ranger, and rogue. That's what your choice is.
I want him to have a high intelligence.
So 15 would be the next one.
Yeah.
So I see 13, 11, and 2 12s.
I'd say 13 in strength.
And then the 12s.
Just yeah.
Would be his dumb stat, put it that way.
Probably con.
That sucks. Okay.
Well, he's just a normal NPC human. He'd have to. I don't see why he would
He's
have
not
great health.
You're putting levels into him.
Well, yeah, but it's gonna be someone we encounter later on. So.
Okay. So now we're gonna put four levels into rogue.
We can do half and half.
Let's do rogue. We'll do rogue his first main class. Because he's human, he's not gonna get to do because half elves get the what do you want? It's strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
For what is
His plus one. His plus one.
Plus one.
Yeah, for level 1.
You can put it, I guess, in intelligence.
Okay. You're going for an intelligence build for a rogue.
Yes, because I do want him to have the craft wonders items, and I know you have to develop like a 14 intelligence to have that feat. Something like that. I'm not sure, but I know you have to have a high intelligence.
And then a ranger of level 4.
I think his dex is fine for now.
Yeah. And we still haven't put the +2, so I will put that. Remember that. So I'm doing max HP because that's how we do ours.
Mm-hmm.
That we also just how you would have it. All right. Okay. So let's start with bonus languages. Since he is intelligent, he has 3 extra bonus languages. Let's start with that. So he's a human rogue ranger. So it wouldn't be out of the realm to know Elven. Probably Undercommon.
Yes.
The only other one I can really think of,
I would say Dwarven or something.
Dwarven
like
or
elegant. Something elegant. Not sure.
Well, he knows Elven, so Elven's there. Dwarven would probably be the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like the most common ones.
Yeah.
You have skill points, skill ranks. Okay. So let's do this. Ability score, you're gonna put it into intelligence. +2 at level
1. Yeah.
Okay. Human
so
subrace.
it'd be a 17, right?
So there is a couple things. So we could pick a subrace for the human.
Subrace.
Yeah. So he's adept at there's one that's cosmopolitanarian. Adept to the city life. These humans can navigate crowds and fulfill the needs of skilled laborers such in settlements, replacing the skilled trait with the heart of the streets and bonus for racial feats that focus studied. So it just basically changes the extra one first.
He has street smarts, right?
Ideally, but he loses the level 1 because he's human.
Do we have to pick one of these?
We don't have to. We can just keep the generic one. Okay. All right. So we have skill ranks. So we have a lot of skill ranks.
Because his intelligence is really high.
Yes, because intelligence is really high. So let's make sure we choose favored class first.
He'd probably be rogue.
Rogue is his favorite because that does matter.
Yes.
Because he's only gonna get 4 of them and not 8. We do have a bunch of skill points, so I can assume we're gonna max out probably diplomacy.
Yeah.
That's 8 points into diplomacy. You can only put up to 8 points into them. Sable device, probably the smartest play.
Yeah.
Intimidate, another charisma check, probably good. Okay. Perception,
Pretty high.
pretty high, should be pretty normal. The problem is all these points that we're putting into him. The worst part is none of them have high stats here. You are gonna want him to do magic. An interesting choice for choosing.
He doesn't believe in magic.
Oh, so he doesn't choose magic. Then he would not be able to get the Wonder Side item craft. That he needs to be able to craft magic.
Yeah.
So you're not be able to get that.
I'm not sure how to explain this, but he can, but he doesn't know he can. I don't know how to explain this.
What? That's not how that works. It is actually required to be able to cast magic.
Alright, I think he believes in some levels in magic, but not like super crazy high level magic.
Okay, that's gonna. Okay, let me put the skills in rank where I think they should go for what you're trying to build. That's not the way it's gonna go. Okay. Stealth, because he's a rogue. I think that is generically smart. They're just generic ones, probably the best ones. Stable device, knowledge. Since he does get a lot of knowledges, I'll probably just give him at least 1 point in everything for now and see what it.
What level does a ranger get favorite terrain?
4th level.
Okay, so he would have favorite terrain.
He does have a favorite terrain, and he does have a favorite enemy.
Okay,
That
cool.
is something to keep in mind for his levels in those classes. He also at 4th level gets a companion, which is
It'd probably be a horse.
class. They're all class ones that we put a bunch of points into acrobatics because that's smart. Praise, probably what you're looking for in terms of that. Bluff or climb. See, the whole thing is I don't know what the character is you're trying to build here. A ride check, if you're gonna have a horse, probably a ride check, but probably a smarter play. Okay. Sense motive, probably good.
How many skill points does he have?
I don't know total, so it's 13 times 4, and then 11 times 4. Quite a bit. He's got quite a bit. Okay. He also has more because we put the 2 pluses into that we get another language.
Jeez.
Probably gonna go with halfling.
Halfling.
It didn't use it.
Can you not choose it?
I could. What? There you go. Halfling.
Alright.
Okay. Skill languages. Yes, skill languages. Oh, it's because I put a point in linguistics.
Nice.
That was just a choice. Okay.
Did you choose orc?
I chose orc. Okay, so so this is for now the ranger part of it. We're not even at the rogue yet. We're just at ranger combat style for the ranger.
Okay. So he would be probably 2-weapon fighting.
Is it 2 weapon fighting? Because all I see on him is a rapier, which you could have him be.
He also doesn't have a bow.
Doesn't have to have a bow. You know, ranger.
That's what I'm saying. He's probably 2-weapon fighting.
There's other types of them you can do. You can do underhanded.
Really? What's underhanded?
Let me look exactly what it does, or I actually commit.
Because I know this type of character doesn't use a bow. That's what I'm saying. Rogue is probably his favorite class because he doesn't really use any of the ranger stuff other than tracking and hunting and stuff.
What you're really making is a slayer.
No. I mean, technically, possibly, kind of like a slayer, because isn't that a hybrid class, right?
It is a hybrid class of the ranger and the rogue.
Wow.
Literally what we're making. So the underhanded, you get combat expertise, improve dirty trick, and improve steal. And if combat expertise, the count has a 13 for intelligence. So basically, he's gonna get dirty trick and quick steal. So he's a thief. That's a thief fighting one.
But he's not a thief.
So we're probably gonna go with.
So I'm making a goody two-shoes rogue who doesn't like to steal.
Probably 2 weapon fighting, I guess. But then he would have 2 weapons in hand.
Yeah.
So okay, now we have a choice. So since we chose rogue as our favorite class, we get to choose basically 4 times. We get bonus hit points, bonus skill points, or a bonus rogue talent.
Was that Annie?
I'd have my phone if she needs to get a hold of me. So up to you. We can
It's bonus rogue.
bonus rogue talents, bonus hit points, or bonus.
I'd say bonus hit points only because his con's not that great.
One second, my marker arm just fell.
Your arm?
My marker arm just fell.
Nice.
See?
Really?
Alrighty, there you go. My mic's back. Alright, let's get back to it. So yeah, so favorite class, so rogue talent or hit points? You want hit points?
Yes, just because his con's not that great.
Okay. Choices. Okay. That could have been easily fixed. Really easy.
Are you judging what I'm doing? Because I'm not good at this, alright?
Yes, 100% I am judging.
You do it then.
Well, no, I'm asking for, well, I'm trying to build this character how you want it. It's the problem is that some of the I am frozen? Yep, I am frozen. Of course. The one thing about this generator is that it's buggy. Yep, that's why. That's why. Alright. Favorite enemy.
Probably human.
That seems pretty on the nose. Favorite terrain?
Forest.
Forest. Okay, now I have questions.
Well, technically this guy would be raised in the forest, but he is in town. That's why I would say he was pretty much grown up in like a little cottage in the forest or the woods.
Okay, because this is concerning me. Because these are contradicting things. Okay.
Stop judging me.
I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to understand what you're trying to build here. You have 5 feet. The first one, and I don't know why you did this isn't what crossed your mind. Toughness.
I mean, it has, but one of the main ones for this guy is he's more of a crafting guy.
So you
Stop judging my fucking choices, my goodness.
it doesn't make so you can craft wondrous items.
Yes.
Okay. The whole thing is the prerequisites you have to be at least a 3rd level spellcaster, or have a spellcaster of level 3, or a master craftsman rank of at least 3.
So we can't do it.
We can't do it.
Alright,
Actually,
that's
he
fine.
can
That's
because I
fine.
put points into a craft.
Hmm.
The one thing is when we get to rogue talents, we're gonna have to take some magic.
I guess.
So that is the one thing.
This guy's also a very particular pessimist.
I would love to see this backstory because
So this guy hates life. He also sees the glass half empty kind of thing.
yeah, we have one of those in our.
Is it called Tatch?
I didn't want to say his name on live air, but yeah,
Sorry.
I don't think you are. I don't.
Fuck.
Come on. Okay. Hunter bond. We're choosing human, animal, right?
Yes, it would be a horse.
So we're gonna have to make an animal companion eventually.
Yes.
Combat styles that we have to choose. So we have to get one combat style. So you chose 2 weapon.
Yes.
So double slice or 2 weapon fighting.
Just 2 weapon.
Okay. All that does is lower the penalty for the attacks.
That's fine.
So the feats that I'm going to choose for him, because we don't get to get the other ones, are just going to be double slice. Because that's one that's going to be good. Dodge. What is that? It's the dodge. And probably a magical one. Did you want him to craft wondrous items for whatever reason? What?
Leave me alone. Fucking bullying me.
There you go. Alright. Rogue class specialty remains. Get this thing. So standard. We're playing standard rogue. Which is debatable. Rogue talents that remain. So we have 2 rogue talents that we can pick from. So the first one that we're gonna have to be use that thing is going to need to be is minor magic.
Okay.
He needs to be able to cast magic to cast.
That's fine.
Which that
Alright, we'll just take away the fact that he doesn't believe in magic and he's just gonna be that annoying
you
pessimist.
want him to do wondrous items. You can't have it both ways.
Yeah. You're right.
So you can, but he then would no longer be able to craft magic point.
That's fine.
You'd have to switch it to be a blacksmith. The best thing to do is like
No, he can be he'll believe, but he's not happy about it, alright?
so you can get a cantrip.
Okay.
What would you cantrip want to be? Would it be read magic? Oh.
Yeah, read magic.
That's the only one he's gonna get, by the way.
That's fine.
Okay. That's it. That's literally all he can do.
That's fine.
Okay. So now we have another rogue talent. Which
again, minor magic.
You can get major magic now.
Major magic.
Actually, which is first level magic.
I don't think I want him to have major magic.
Okay, then that. So now we can have. This is kind of a weird thing because you. Gloom magic, which would be interesting.
What's gloom magic?
Gloom magic. A rogue with this talent gains the ability to cast darkness 2 times per day as a spell-like ability. The darkness created by this ability does not impair the rogue's vision. The caster level is equal to the rogue's level. We could get a second terrain, which is favored terrain.
You could do that.
We could do that. We can get distracting attack, kind of okay. Combat trick, get a combat feat trick, which is improved, some of the improved stuff. Bleeding attack, black market connections.
Yes.
Okay. Get to finish. That's a lot more.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
That's a lot more on the RP side, so I do want to make that very clear.
That's fine. I want more RP.
So, as a rogue, this talent gains a better access to magical items from the black market connections. She treats every settlement as one size greater. So, if it's a small city, she treats it as a large city. If it's a large city, she treats it as a metropolis. For the purpose of determining the GP limit based on the value of the item's sales, as well as the number of minor, medium, and major magic items for sale in the settlement. If the settlement is already a metropolis, all minor and major items are on sale, as well as 3d8 more major magical items.
That would help us in the long run.
It would. The whole thing is so I'm assuming these are going to be Pathfinder Society members that we're building.
Yes.
So, okay. With the successful diplomacy check, the rogue can treat the settlement as 2 larger sizer. So it can even make with a proper diplomacy check, it can make it even better for you guys. But failing it can get you spotted and or kicked out.
Yeah.
So that is a very good thing for role playing, which is kind of part of the game. We do get to get an animal companion, so let's create that. And you wanted a horse.
Yes.
Right, there it is. Okay, create a horse. Max HP for the horse. Those. What was the name for the horse?
I haven't thought of that. Give me a minute for that one.
There you go. Horsey.
No.
Okay. So it's gonna get 1 point in each. I'm probably gonna do perception because perception's good. And probably I don't know if acrobatics is the right one. Yeah, I think this is the right play. It should be able to fly. Feet. 1 feet. Armor proficiency, so you can have a loose armor.
Yes.
That's a smart play. Animal tricks. It does get animal tricks. So do you want it for fighting or for guarding? Do you want it for hunting, performance, riding, heavy labor?
Not sure. Probably more riding to be fast.
Okay, so that's 4.
He's the getaway driver.
Lee. Guide would be interesting. Territory. and sneak probably would be the best ones. Okay. Region of origin doesn't fucking matter because we're done. Cool. That's how you make an NPC. So Hayden is done there. So now let's do some character sheet shenanigans.
Nothing, just looking on Facebook.
Hopefully this thing decides to load because it doesn't want to.
I'm not trying to overpower him either. I'm trying to like balance him.
Oh no, he's very underpowered.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, for being an 8th level for all intents and purposes Slayer, he's kind of weak.
Do you want to just make him a slayer?
No, it's not what you're trying to make. What he reminds me of, he looks like a, because I thought you were trying to make him almost like a swashbuckler, kind of make him more like a lot of panache and a lot of things, which is, debatable in either way. Let's do, the DM male, so skin tone, I say fair, Caucasian.
Fair. Caucasian.
Hair, brown.
Yes.
Eyes, brown.
Brown.
Height, in inches of height.
I'd say maybe 5'10", 5'11".
That's 60.
Not too tall, not too short.
71. No, that's 70. 70. Weight.
Let's say 180, 170.
Because it does play into things. Okay, it doesn't matter about these. You can make them your own, which I will do. You have this. Yoink. 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 There you go. Campaign. Doesn't matter. The biography. Do you have a thing? Do you already have it prepared? You're not being picked up by the mic.
Okay, sorry. Alright, so basically he grew up with his dad. His mom died, like, from unknown purposes, like, probably through a goblin accident. And so they grew up really, really poor, and all they really had was just the perks of hunting animals to eat. And one day, when he was probably like a teenager, his dad gave him like the last of their money to go get food. And Aiden, being Aiden, wanted to try and get more money gambling, and he lost everything. So he basically couldn't go back home and face his dad. So he's just been on the run and just been on his own since, basically. Sound about on the money?
I don't know.
I know, but does that sound okay?
For what?
Just as a backstory, does it sound
No,
alright?
it's
For
fine.
bio?
The backstory can be whatever you want.
Yeah, but he's basically just trying to repay his father. That's basically his goal in life now. And he can't face his father until he pays him back.
I can spell. I can spell. No problem. Fine. How much money does he owe his father?
Probably about 100 gold pieces. Just like a bag of gold. He probably was just discovered by the Pathfinder Society, so he's not well known yet.
Interesting.
So.
Okay. Let's see the character sheet. It's loaded. You have my critiques, but it's not bad.
Okay, what would you change?
Quite a bit.
I mean, you can make what you make,
Well,
okay?
no,
Because you're DM. If you want to change anything, let me know. I'm not
Well,
the
no.
one trying to make the entire
Well, this
character.
is just the character that we're building for this one. So
Okay, so his dex is 16. His intelligence is 9. Why is it 19?
because you give him a +2 beginning.
Yeah, that was a plus 17, right?
That's 17, and then you give him 2 pluses for rogue at level 4, ranger at level 4.
Oh shit.
Correct. Yeah, he's 19. He's a dex 6.
Okay. But I mean, his spell DC would be high, right? No?
Okay. So because we didn't make him such a high enough level, which hence is the reason why I'm so confused about this character to begin with.
Why don't you change what you feel like you need to change? I'm just helping you make a character. This is the type
the
of
opposite, actually.
what?
I'm helping you build a character.
Well, I'm just trying to help you build some more NPCs for your story. So.
That's what's happening. No, I'm helping you build this character because you actually wanted to build this character. I actually wanted to build the next character we're gonna build, which is gonna be an interesting take we're gonna do. NPC, what happened? There's nothing to fuck up. I love the character idea, but I think the money the only thing I would really change is how much he owes his dad.
How much would he owe his dad?
Probably about 1,000.
1,000 gold?
Because 100 gold you can get in one job at the Pathfinder Society. That's not that.
I mean, true. Okay, you can say 100 gold, but that was probably like the last of their money, which would be for like toward rent or whatever.
Rent. When was I not? Why wasn't I told of this? Of course. Is it the last day to pick it up? So because we started at, so he's 8th level.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, so he is a PC level. You gave him, well, you gave him NPC, so it's gonna be. We're not using an NPC level. You made him an actual NPC, so he's at 33,000.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I cannot actually get into this.
That's how much money he has?
Yeah.
He doesn't have money, he's broke.
Yeah, no, he's got money. Which, for whatever reason, I cannot get this to work properly.
Hopefully I don't have COVID and I can get my booster tomorrow.
Yeah, see? For whatever reason, I cannot.
Do you want to just stop?
No, I know what it is.
Why is there red? So why was there red?
Yeah, it's because it's failing. Trying to crash.
Oh my god. I mean, we can stop it and we can just paint if you want.
Funny thing is it's doesn't want to update what it's supposed to be doing, and that's the problem. No, it's not updating what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know, but when's the last time you like updated the app?
Literally right before the stream.
God damn.
Yeah, see, like it doesn't even want us close. Yeah, save it. I see, open. What did you name it? Aiden, right? It decides to load. Yeah, see? That's fine. Okay. Alright.
I mean, if you want, you can remake him as a Slayer and
No,
give him better stuff.
no, I like this character how the way he is. So the one thing that does change, he does get an inventory.
Okay.
Because he does have money. Because he's got 33,000. That's what
He could repay his dad right now.
I don't think money is the actual issue that he's actually about. I think what it is, it's more the actual like shame of it, not so much the money.
Yeah. He just feels like he feels like he can't face his dad for what he did.
Correct, and I think that's more important to him.
Okay, so he just shameful that I feel like he would eventually have to repay his dad though at some point.
Yeah, no,
he just can't face him. It's like it's a mental thing. He feels like his dad's gonna be pissed with him.
Well,
if he
yeah,
sees them.
and that's I think that's the bigger what you want to make for characters, and I think that is it. If the story's gonna be like that, it should be, um,
So his goal eventually is to try and face his dad. He's just scared to.
yeah, he's just afraid of that, which is it's interesting.
It's fair. Fair.
Bald, canter, caretaker, charming, civilized. He is civilized.
Was there a sarcastic one?
Probably. Try hard enough.
Gonna be a smart ass pessimist.
I think pessimist is one of the icons I can get.
Is it really?
Mhm. Nice. Poverty stricken. That's
What's that?
he's poor.
He's not poor. He has 33K.
Now he is. It's not about. It's, no, this is his backstory.
He grew up poor. Yes.
Street wearing. His motive is always a classic, and you treat it as a.
Nice.
That's smart. Tactical, sworn enemy. Two worlds magic, undaunted, Vader, unshackled, handle. You made him a good Tushu, so I think that's the good one.
So my thing, would he be chaotic good instead of chaotic neutral?
No, by no means. Being a good Tushu does not make you chaotic good. You can be a policeman and be chaotic evil.
I mean,
Like that has nothing to do. The job does not require you to be evil, but you can be evil if you have the job. You get me? They're not mutually exclusive.
I get you.
Okay, so those are the main things. So let's try to get him some actual materials. So I'm seeing probably leather armor.
I was gonna say leather or studded or half plate. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, one's a massive jump. Heavy armor.
Is it heavy?
Studded leather seems about right. We'll
Okay, so let's get studded leather. I just want him to have some metal, like shoulder pads or something.
we can get him stuff like that. That's easy.
Okay.
Nimble would be probably smart. The modifier.
He has a rapier, obviously, from the picture.
Yeah, so get him a rapier. Get him that. The equipment.
Okay, so can we get him like a nice enchanted rapier, like a +1 or bane or something like that?
Yeah. Swashbuckler's rapier.
That one's nice.
You don't know what it is. Oh, you need panache for that.
What the fuck is panache?
It is a swashbuckler's particular thing for their class they get. Because, that's what they do.
Yes.
Battlefield of movement. Lacerating rapier. Excuse me?
What the fuck is that?
It's a D6. It has a lot of money. Let me see. Add custom. What the? Okay, so it's already a +1.
Okay.
It has a magical enchantment cost. So what does it do?
Can you pick what it does?
I mean, I can add more stuff to it. It already has a +1 enchantment, so it has lacerating.
What the fuck's lacerating mean though?
I'm trying to read what it does here, but
Or I can look up on the fucking thing, but you can't put it in there.
you can't. I mean, I can. It's already in the book.
Talking about like the Griffin saddlebag.
I mean, I can make whatever I want, honestly. No, those things are like fake rapier. I can go fake rapier.
Fake.
Let's add a custom rapier then. All right, dual balanced. Because he is wielding 2 weapons. I would assume he's gonna be wielding a dagger, in one
A
hand
dagger, yes.
and a rapier in one hand. So dual balance.
Ooh, what the fuck is this? It looks beautiful.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get it dual balanced, and I'm gonna, of course, steal. Duh. Probably get him a. Should be Bane? Because Bane is a +2 enchantment to weapon. Bane.
A plain dagger. Oof.
And I would assume human. Oh my god,
Yes.
that weapon would hurt against himself. Interesting. Human Bane. His weapon's expensive. Alright.
The rose basket rapier. Very rare. This silver rapier has a rose adorning its crossguard and palm on thorns lining its hilt. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage. In addition, a shape changer or fae hit by this weapon takes an extra 1d8 radiant. And it does a field of roses. As an action, you can speak the rapier's command word and touch its point to the ground at your feet. When you do, silver rose bushes sprout and from the ground, 25-foot square centered on your location. The area becomes difficult terrain when a creature moves into or within the area. It takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet. While holding the rapier, you can traverse this area as if it were normal terrain, and you don't take damage. That's crazy.
Okay. So those are the weapons of choice.
Or a monster tamer sword.
So let's equip him with these weapons. Do that. So he pretty sure is gonna primary the rapier. Probably gonna do this with the second hand. Anything else you want to really have him on?
I don't know. Maybe it's like some basic stuff, some basic necessities. I don't know. You give him like potions and stuff.
What I'm gonna give him is a rogue kit. That's what he
Well,
is.
yeah, but that's cheap. That's like what
50 gold.
50 gold. That's not bad.
So that is on his person. So that is a weight. Okay.
You can give him a bag of holding.
Good.
He has so much money. Just get him some
No,
magical
he's
items.
negative.
No way, you're
Yeah,
lying.
he's negative 8,000.
How?
Because the weapons you wanted.
What weapon did I get?
The rapiers.
How much did that
A
cost?
lot of fucking money.
You son of a
I didn't give
bitch.
him the rogue one either. I just gave him a regular like.
I was just reading stuff.
Where is so it's equipped? I don't want this equipped anymore. Unequipped selected item. Unequip it. Now this I want equipped to in the bag of minor holding. Cool. Awesome. Okay.
Nice.
So let's check his character sheet out. So this is where we get to see actually the cool things about this thing is I'm gonna move his actual image from here to here, which is better off here for him. Anyways. That's him. Starting off, Rogue 4, Ranger 4, so 8th level, which is a 9th level CR, which is what Alfred was when you guys
Alfred.
got him killed. So no
We didn't get him killed. He got himself killed for being in the way.
So he does have an armor check of 16, which is pretty average for a Ranger Rogue
AC
wise in that time. Pretty average.
I have
He's
a higher
a really
AC.
high 19 intelligence and a 16 dex. He could use range if he'd want to. He doesn't have to. He does get 2 attacks at +7 and a +12 base. His reflex is high, but his fortitude and will suck.
Well, yeah, it's basic.
Basic stuff. So range he'd be great, but melee he's whatever. He does have 22 in all stats for CMB CMD checks.
That's decent.
Not bad. Here's what is interesting. So when wielding this weapon dual balance modification reduces any weapon penalty by 1 for both weapons. Treat an exotic weapon rather than a martial weapon. A human's bane also gets +2. So using it with one hand for both is a interesting choice weapon. So each one of them is going to get 2 attacks, and it's a +10, +5, and for both of them, which is actually a +11 for each attack. For the first attack, and the second attack is a +6 because they don't get the minuses for having it, because they have also 2 weapon fighting. It minimizes the max and double slice actually full attack damage on your second swing. So they're exactly equal. So he can hit as hard with his left as with his right.
Cool.
Actually, really good. They're both human bane rapiers.
I'm missing a dice, and that's. I'm actually trying to find it.
So if he hits a human, it's also doing 2d6 of extra damage on both attacks. So on d6 plus 2d6 with the rapier, and a 1d4 plus 2d6 on a rapier.
Question: can he set traps?
I mean, he can, but he's not designed for that.
I'm just asking, can he? I'm not. I know he's not great at it, but yeah.
He can. Most rogues and/or rangers can do it. He does have a very particular studded leather, which is nimble, which is a dexterity max of 7 with a +2. So nimble actually gives it an extra +2 in the maximum you can have. It's a little bit more expensive, but it gave him a little bit higher of that. For you, what you really wanted him to do was to craft wondrous items. It's not going to do any good for him, because he can craft items that basically the spells that he knows, He can know tons of spells.
What if he has a scroll of a
Oh,
spell?
that's
Can
fine.
he use that on the weapon?
Well, the funny thing is, because he's a ranger, he can cast spells, 4th level.
Shit.
So he can cast an 8th level caster, because he is an 8th level caster now, because he took minor magic
Nice.
as a rogue. So you have 4 levels of rogue and 4 levels of ranger, 8th caster level. Well,
So he can cast
technically,
ranger
actually,
spells.
He technically has 5th level, because rangers don't get spells to 4th level. 3 minus 1.
Again, he can still cast ranger
He can still
spells.
cast ranger spells, which his highest caster level is 5, but for the level that he's at and being just an NPC, crafting Wonders item at level 5th level is nothing to just scoff at.
Well, I mean, it's something. It's
It is.
better
It is
than
something.
nothing.
You won't get crazier weapons or like fucking flame tongues and shit like that. No, but you'll get.
But again, like, say he finds like scroll of polymorph and he puts it on. He can't put it on a necklace.
No.
He has to know it.
Yes, not only can you know it, he has to be able to cast it.
God damn it! All right, that's fine.
The good thing about him is, since we did spend a lot of points in his use magical device, which is an important thing. He didn't put a lot of points in. He has 8, so he has to roll like 20 on a d20. Correct. So he has. So what he can cast, he has to roll at least a 12 or higher to actually make the item. If he cannot, he will immediately fail.
Okay.
So that's the biggest thing. And if it's more than 1,000, he would have to roll every day to make it. It's not impossible, but it is something to keep in mind. Cool. I actually like this character. This came out really well, actually. I know I give you a little bit of critiques, and I was trying to make it understanding, but it all kind of came out to the end. Like because you're trying to make a character that can be both hired as a person.
Okay, can you place like abundant ammunition on a fucking bow and it never fucking wastes ammo?
Ideally, yes. But the funny thing is, he doesn't use a bow, which is super interesting.
No, but say the party has a bow and they ask him to make it, he can make it, correct?
Ideally, yes.
Okay. Ooh, bark skin.
What I am going to do, I am going to save this one. And what I get to do, because he is really cool, I get to actually export him into a file, and he can go into basically my hall of NPCs. So what I'm going to do, starting as of today, I'm going to actually start making videos for building characters. That's going to be my next thing. So starting today will be that when I start doing that. So I'm going to actually start building characters some other channels, but for Pathfinder 1 and maybe even Pathfinder 2. So that can be interesting, and I will have the character sheets available. So let's see if I can capture this one really quick. Property. So would be under Adobe. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, basically you'd get a full spell list like this, you know, with all of the things here, his picture here, which is kind of nice. Really interesting. He's a CR7. Very interesting. He is encumbered with the light because of all the stuff he is carrying, but it's not too bad. Yeah, he can cast abundance ammunition. This that is going to be an interesting thing for you to deal with. Cool. I like how I went full screen on that. Cool. Awesome. Let's build another character. And this time, I want to build a character a little bit more different as to an NPC.
Well, yeah.
So this is going to be a little bit more to an NPC character. So what we will be using is the NPC stats.
Okay, so which character out of the pictures do you want to work on?
So let me see what pictures that you do have. Why this?
Because I sent you a total of 10, but minus 1, so you have 9 characters to work with.
So I have 2 options. I can make the nasty one that we're working about, which is this one. Or I can make a regular NPC that could be useful. Which I think this would be the one.
Yeah, I was thinking her because she. What does she look like to you?
She
Honestly?
gives me an engineering vibe, so like an alchemist or something like that, which can be interesting because I
Does
can
she have like a little companion on her
She
back?
does. She has a little mouse.
Oh, that's adorable. Make her.
Okay, so this is the character we're making today. Okay. Let's make her I am gonna make her a PC technically, so I can actually get some more of those stats. So she
What
will
level are you gonna make?
I'm gonna actually roll for that. She looks to be elf by things. So.
Or gnome or half elf? You can make her a half elf.
I can make her half elf. Female. Generate. Okay. I like it. So let me save this image. Okay, and now I want to be able to capture this. Properties. Again. Okay. Oh. There you go. Yeah, and then over here, make it smaller. For now, this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna use the same stats that you used. That's the stats. We're gonna use today. These are just the stats we're gonna use today. Not bad. Let me get a D10. The level she's gonna be. Yeah, a D10. And that's typically what the highest level I go to for unless I'm making magic caster. So 9. Interesting. So 9. Okay. So she's gonna be half elf. Let's do that. Adult is right. Maybe young adult, youth. Fine. No, that's way too young. Let's do 30. Yeah, so that's his technically so adult. Female alignment, it should probably be kind of good. So I am gonna look into a deity for her.
So my whole thing, are you gonna make her an engineer or an alchemist?
Probably an alchemist, just because
Okay.
of how it's easier to deal with.
Is she gonna be like in the store and be like the?
Let's see. I know a bunch of the deities themselves, but there's a lot of lesser deities that I just don't mess with. Lister.
I mean, you can look at half elf deities or elf deities, like.
I'm looking for domains. I'm gonna go with Calistria.
Seems right.
It does. Calistria. Yeah, there's tons of these other deities that I don't want to get into right now. So until I get to like character specific ones, those will matter eventually. But let's add a class and some levels. So let's do 9 levels of alchemist. I don't remember what alchemists actually use for their main stat. I believe it's intelligence. Yes, it's intelligence. I'm gonna make her intelligence her highest stat. She's gonna get 2 pluses, so we are gonna give her that. At least that. Okay. So, well, full HP, because that's how I make all of my characters at full HP. You can always roll for the health if you like. That's on to your DM or how you guys play. Close. Okay. So let's make these 4. So 15 is not going to be there. Do this here. That'll probably be a 12. I think her dump stat is going to be her dexterity. So this is going to be the 16. Constitution. probably this is going to be her 15. This will go down to 12. 12, 12. This will go to 1. Constitution will go to 13. I think that's the smart plan. Okay. So she does get a second bonus language. So let's do 3 of them. She is gonna be an NPC for all intents and purposes, so she should be able to speak everything that you guys should be able to speak. So let's do Dwarven. She does already know Elven, so probably Undercommon. And let's give her a random one. Let's do... Yeah, let's do that. You're not looking?
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm just searching something on the internet.
So we're going to give her +2 to intelligence just because we're like that. Adaptability, skill focus. We are going to give her the skill focus thing. It's going to be alchemy for crafts. Hint, hint. That's the whole thing we're here for. Elf heritage. Ooh, half drow? Oh. Ooh. No, let's just do regular half elf. We'll do another half elf. We'll do a half drow later. So elf risen or human risen? That's going to be the interesting choice. By the looks of it, she looks human. So human. So we'll do human. We do get the. I don't know what happened. Too many adaptability skill feats. Why did that change? Because we chose human race. Let's probably remove that. Oh, so we get that. So probably just do off. Do no racial one. Make it easy for everybody. Alrighty. Skill points. So this is where we're gonna start getting into the other things. These are gonna be knowledges. So Arcana is gonna be her highest stat there. Or the magic. If she is doing magic, she's gonna need craft. Craft is going to be alchemy. Highest degree.
Isn't alchemist like an actual?
It's not only a class; it's also a skill.
Yeah, no, but I thought you wanted to make her class-wise alchemist.
Yes. Siege engineer. Ooh, somebody's gonna love that.
Johnny boy.
Put some points into there. Might as well. I'm already here for some of you guys. So use magic advice. Probably the smarter play on that front. Probably give her the full things there. All right, classes. Probably Arcana nature would also be smart. Just safe. Profession. Brewer. Probably the smarter play. So disable device. Probably good. A heal check. Also pretty good. Give you basically medicine. It could work too. Not everything has to be DPS, man. Sometimes you just gotta, be good at it. There you go. Alrighty. Alchemist discoveries. I don't know any of these. So let's get to it. Breath weapon bonds. Huh. She's qualified to make all of these. Wings. Excuse me. You gain bat-like, bird-like, or insect flint, allowing you to fly as fly speed for 0 minutes per day. What the fuck? Alchemist zombie. You gain the ability to reanimate. Yo. Anointing? Excuse me? Alrighty, that's going to be interesting. So we get 2 different classes that we get to choose, but we're only going to choose it for this one because it only makes sense because we don't have another one. If we were to make one, it'd probably be something like... I don't even know, man. I think the only thing would be gunslinger to make like gunpowder. So let's do favorite class skills. Extra formula. Add 1 formula, extract formula for your alchemist list. A character formula. This formula must be taken at least levels below. As one level you can create. Splash weapon range increment. Excuse me. Probably this one because she isn't going to be a combatant. Um, uh, what I could do is hardly have her half and half, just so they do hire her. That could. These guys are gonna be also be able to hire these people. Let's see. Um, breath weapon bombs. Instead of drawing a component or creating or throwing a bomb, you draw components, drink them, mix them with your body, and expel them as a breath weapon. As a standard action, your breath weapon is a 15-foot cone. That seems fucking cool. Okay. Combine extracts. When your alchemist creates an extract, he can place two formulas instead of into one extract. When the extract is consumed, both formulas take the effect. That seems pretty fucking cool. Concentrated poison. The poison frequency is extended by 50%. The DC increases by 2. Pretty fucking cool. Darkness bomb. Directed bomb. Dispel bomb. Plasmic bomb. This character is going to be interesting. I think the way to do this is probably that. I could have gone mutagen, but this one seems to be holy healing. So this one's gonna be more of a basically like an armsman. I'm gonna be making material master, mutagen, poison, shock. But bombs do shock and death. Found knowledge, just they need healing. Interesting. Foot bombs, thorny bombs. I think I'm gonna go with any of the elemental ones would be pretty cool. I think explosive missile probably be the way to go. Okay, so let's take some feats. This character's coming up very interesting. Okay.
I'm fine. I told you I'm looking for something.
Okay. So she has no armor, which is fine. I'm just kind of preparing her just in case you guys do hire her. But I don't think you guys will call out. Catch off
I'm gonna go
guard.
make soup. Do you want something from the kitchen?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, I'll be back.
I'm good. Craft wondrous items? Probably. Probably be smart to have her there. So she's going to be another Pathfinder Society member, and how I've decided her. But she's going to be an NPC that you guys can buy things from her, or an NPC, or you guys can hire her to go along with your guys' party. Like just about any NPC that I'm making, going to be an interesting choice of characters. Dragon Slayer, why? Power spell, enemy cult. Ooh, yummy. So this is gonna be kind of weird to have this, but I'm gonna take that anyways, just so she can make bombs on the fly. Extra bombs. Yeah. I guess. Fascinated by the mundane. Here's some spell. Just get spell, so I'm probably gonna get great fortitude. Probably the best thing for a chick like this. Or probably reflex. Lightning, yeah. Iron will, probably good. But no, lightning reflex is where my brain went. Yeah, because she's probably gonna need to do that if she's throwing out fucking bombs. Lightning reflex is probably the thing she's gonna need the most. Yeah. Just came to mind. Human ignicity. Does it fucking matter? Because I'm not using them. Because we're not in the World of Galorian for my campaign. Oh, good. Use unknown. Or something. Alright. Traits. So since she is a PC, she does get some traits that we can pick from. There's a lot of them. I haven't really decided her character yet. I would assume no, she's not adopted because she is a half elf. would have to be like that. Um, yeah, I think ambitious would be smart. Um, apprentice. Apprentice is something I'm going to use later on for another character that I'm working on. Bloodthirsty, blood-minded. No, she's not. She seems really young. Careful combatant. I feel like this would be the better play for her. Just um, cold-hearted. She's not going to be cold-hearted. She seems like a sweetheart, so we'll probably make her like that. Nerd demon. Dirty fighter doesn't seem like that. Dwarven train. Dwarven train. No. Elven reflexes. That probably would work for her. Nope, I chose Everhome, huh? That's what I chose. That's the wrong choice. I want. Not what I wanted. Come on. Need Elven reflexes. Thank you. Awesome. Cool. So now that we've kind of gone through the basics of making this character, she's a 9th level character with a +6/+1. So I believe she gets spells as well. So templates. There's no templates that I'm using for her. Combat. I'll do the basic ones. Skills. We're all there. What are you doing? Domains. Spells. Doesn't get spells. Spellbooks. Inventory. Purchase. She is a 9th level one. We are going to get into that a little bit more of the monies for her, which is probably just going to be how she gets her. I'm basically going to make it so that she has a ton of things to sell rather than her actually having money. That's where we're at right now. So the biggest thing is we're going to do is alchemy. So she's going to have a lot of things for that. So, do ammunition. Bolts, coal, dart. Electricity, bottled electricity. That seems like something she would have. Glass. Alchemist fire, of course. How could she not have those? Get a few of those. Holy water. Probably. Oil skin. Oil skin. Interesting. Snake oil. Liquid ice. Fragile. Alchemist cement. Probably. Alchemist glue. Alchemist grease. Resin. Solvent. Solvent's gonna be interesting. But these are a little bit just on the extra, like, why would these characters have this? It's more for the fact of these gonna be an NPC. Your PC players could probably have some of this stuff. It'd probably be good for them. That could be interesting. Cold iron. Cooking powder. What the fuck? Dark wood. Dew of lunary. Interesting. This lady's gonna have some interesting things because I keep just going down the list and just giving her shit. She's a 9th level, so I would assume she would have a lot of interesting things for the NPCs. Magnesium. Just raw magnesium. That could be interesting. Plague powder. Excuse me. Jackals. Yeah, this seems like she would have. Bubonic plague. Pretty. Yeah. Make a bomb of that real quick. Shriek bomb. Cool. Thought I've seen it all. Weapons. Just bomb. Add. Good morning, sunshine. Let's add some equipments to her. Nope, that's not where that's supposed to go. Speakers. There you go. There you go. Time bomb. Probably gonna get a few of those. Get a couple of those, you know. Uh-oh. How many bombs did I get? Bomb. Get her like you know. I got a masterwork bomb. Can you masterwork it? You can't masterwork it. What happened, baby? What happened? Give it to me. +1 bombs. Oh, what's wrong? There you go. Give her some bombs. Goblin skull bomb. Ooh. Yeah, hell yeah. Pine bombs. Fucking pog, dude. What is this? Tom bomb, but greater. Oh. Siege engine ammunition. Excuse me? Absolutely. I need a big bag of holding. You kicked it. That was on you. You kicked the skull. Probably just gonna end it here then. I just ended. Thanks, guys. We'll go try it again later.